Welcome to the BesTea show.
Yes.
Feels good to be back.
Yes.
Feels like we've been gone a little time. Do it feel like that to you?
A long time.
Okay,
Yes.
yeah, me too.
My phone is on the low.
Oh, hold on, let me go.
Maybe Hoover could do it for me. Can you click that button for me? It's like,
Trying to fix the
I think it's going, I don't know if my phone going dead over there. What is that? Oh my gosh. You got an iPhone charger?
I have a charger too.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, y'all.
Well,
her phone is
welcome
going dead. We
to the
together.
BesTea show. We are just arriving here, getting ourselves together. We always running from
the
one.
Traffic was crazy.
I'm trying to tell you.
That's all.
Why are you putting it there if the phone over there?
Oh, I thought you was getting the charger from who? I needed the charger.
Oh, you need it for you. Oh, okay. Well,
I mean,
hey, we all over.
if y'all don't have a charger, I could give you this one.
No, it's,
Oh, okay.
go ahead. He said, Hoover got us. That's another Leo back there. We always got to give him a shout out. Beltway, radio. Tune in. If you have any questions, you can always give us a call at 301. What else? I'll give that number in a minute.
Yes, we're gonna have the number pop up if you guys want to call in. Talk to us and everything. But back to everyone. I'm Curvaceous T, one of your hosts of the BesTea show.
And I'm your girl, Lash,
Yes.
at your BesTea show.
Yes,
We are a mother and daughter podcast, BesTea show. Just talk about a little things about our show. Dealing with different episodes or experiences, lessons.
Healing, daily living, how we
journeys.
kind of go through this journey of life together. We are also partners in business, so we work together and everything. I know. If you want it.
Go ahead.
We getting the phones together, everybody. If you see us moving around, we fixing the phones. But yes, you can catch us on the Beltway Radio Live. You can catch us on Purse of Peace Live, whichever, or if you're on my live, welcome to the show. We have the number 301-761-1040 if you want to call in, and speak to us, ask us any questions. Yes, but so we really just dive into just healing mainly and how we just really navigate through our mother-daughter relationship. And we are besties at the same time. We consider us as best friends more than just mother and daughter. So just introducing y'all. If you're new to the show, welcome.
Welcome.
Give you a little bit inside of who we are. And I'm not sure if we should say what we do, but yeah, if you want to catch the other episodes, you could definitely get a little bit more of who we are, what we do. We kind of throw that in each time as we have throughout the show, so you will definitely get to know us throughout the time on this show today and episodes to come. And if you want to go back and check out the other episodes, feel free to do so too.
Yes, and also we always welcome you to come and be an audience here at our podcast if you want to. That way we have live questions.
Yes.
In particular, like mother and daughter, mothers and sons, or maybe father and sons. We just want to bring the dynamic of, parenting and being a parent and having a relationship and a friendship with your children.
Yes.
So, as we
Healing
move
that space.
right along.
Yeah, healing that space. Definitely creating a safe space for us to even talk about the challenges, parents and their children go through, and as they transition and as we transition, how we grow together. Some of us, grew with our parents, so it's just as we grow, how we just, navigate through that. So may this help a relationship, or you just enjoy watching us because you can relate. You can get a laugh in, you can get just some time to kind of just watch somebody that can just relate to who you are. Yes. Even if we're just women, we love for men to tune in, because it might be some things they can learn, and also I have a brother, so it's like we will also talk about, things that men may struggle with their relationship with their parents. So it's not just about women and navigating through mother and daughter, but really just all relationships, honestly, because we're going to touch on them all.
Yeah.
So, welcome.
Yes.
I'm going to sip a little water because my mouth,
and we
I
forgot
sound a little dry, but I needed water, honestly.
Our cups today. We normally have our little BesTea cup, but how about I send you a little vibration?
Yes. Positive energy.
So,
I sounded like a little dry.
We wanted to go into today. We wanted to go and dive into the topic of living stress free. Since this is stress free month, April is stress free month.
Yes, and happy stress free month.
Yes, doing things to live and make a stress free lifestyle on your new journey. For 2024. Kicking down the door.
And I feel like in order to, basically get to that space is tackling the things that you may associate with stress.
Yes.
So you can know how to get to a space of having a more stress-free life. And that doesn't mean that you don't have challenges, but it's just creating a space for yourself and others around you, or, if you have kids, mother and daughter, creating that space too to kind of learn how to navigate through stress spaces. And also now basically kind of taking that word stress and throwing it away, because releasing it because when you say it, you kind of put it on yourself and you oh, this is so stressful, I'm stressed. But if you say oh, this is a challenge, but I can overcome it, this is just a hurdle to get over, it's how we associate it is a good start too. So I just thrown that in there
because our tongue is so powerful.
Yes,
we have to try to learn to speak power within us. And with doing that, you can say, today I allow myself to tackle any challenges that is coming upon me.
Okay. Yes.
And so, and then you can also say, I allow myself to live stress-free, just to start releasing that word, because eventually you'll say, today I am living with positivity, or today I'm living with a goal with love and kindness and giving gifts without looking for something in return. So today I want to share my purpose and my passion with you guys.
Right.
So.
Yes, that's beautiful. That was some nice affirmations to kick this off, to start off. If you wanted to screen record that, go back or however, and take some of those affirmations with you throughout your day today, throughout your rest of your weekend, your week, and maybe on our next show you can call in, or you can before the show you can DM us or whichever, and you can let us know ooh, this helped me, or I tried it, or however, or if you have some tips, or hey, I saw the show and it inspired me to do so and so, and this is what I did. Maybe you can speak about it, or can I call in? We would love that. Or if you say I had a really challenging week, but when I did those affirmations, it really guided me through and helped me, and I feel like I overcame everything. I was able to accomplish all my goals. So I'm just sending that vibrations and energy out to the people who may connect and resonate with those affirmations. Thank you, Lash. Thank you.
You're welcome too. I just want to also speak on one thing. So let's just jump into me giving. I guess one of my ways of tackling some things I do in the household as a mother, then what I do now versus then what I did years ago when you guys were growing up. And part of that is with growing and having different experiences in life. And when I first became a mother 31 years ago with Shay, I know I'm shouting her out. Yeah, Shay. But when it was different, she made it seem like you can have 500 kids, no kids get sick. She was like my ride or die. You know, she didn't cry. I mean, you can feed her, change her, and it was just a wrap. And she was like that till she turned 7, and we don't want to go there. But, you know, and then when I had T, it was different. She cried all the time. She always wanted to be with me. She was a mommy's girl already.
Yeah.
And with Layla more so.
Excuse me.
Yes. And with Layla was more so both of them. A little something, and then a little something, then a little cry. But with all that being said, I had to deal with them different, growing into teenage years, and dealing with different children in that aspect, even with Trey, is it's a challenge, you know, because each one of them has their own personality. And you can raise them however you want to raise them, the same way, according to how you communicate with them. And I think with me, that's how it was more so with me. And if you can correct me when it comes to you. But like I kind of raised them according to how we were related to each other. We all have our own different bonds. So when people say, "Oh, I love my kids the same," it is a love of the thought of feeling of the same. When I say that, when you thought of having the baby, you said, "I love that baby. This is my baby. Hold the same, whatever." But when you actually start raising that child and you see the different bonds and how y'all communicate, it's different. You know, it's not that you love this one better or that one closer or anything. You all just have different ways of how y'all bond or how y'all communicate. Because like with Layla, she's more like a daddy's girl. So me and her relationship is more like she's with her dad, and then she comes to me, where you are more like a mommy's girl. You'll come to me first, and then like last is the dad. And then with Shay, she tuggles in between because she grew up with both of us. So, you know, and I just want to say, like, right now dealing with Layla, you know, my teenager that's current, it's a little challenging because of the Gen X. Is that what they are? Gen Z, or what do they consider?
Gen Z, you're the X.
He said widows. Well,
they Gen Z, I remember.
Okay, I believe they Gen Z.
I know I'm a millennial.
They are like know-it-alls. They like crybabies. They're like temper tanger. They impulsive. And it's just so different. And with that, it's just like you definitely have to meditate. Because if you don't, you know. And part of my life is like before Layla, when I get her, I'm like, look, 20 minutes. Give me 20 minutes, then we can get back to each other and get it all back together. But you need that time to actually breathe, woosah, transition into being a mother, because you came out from fighting and doing this and had to talk to this person and deal with different energy, and you don't want to kind of take that same kind of energy, all that energy, back into your home. And it didn't happen overnight. I mean, I learned these things as I experienced throughout being a mother 1, 2, 3, 4 times like that. And every time it just get better. And this time I'm more on a healing journey, because I'm part of that healing lifestyle. I'm a massage therapist, Reiki healing, stretch therapist. If you want to call me a sexologist, I am that too. But I mean, I don't quote it yet, but it's coming to you soon. Yes. But I mean, so I like to help people and women and youth, anyone, to make them feel good about themselves and teach them how to go about or navigate ways of healing. And it can be taking a walk. It could just be in quiet in a corner, going in a dark room with no clothes on, just not even thinking, no taking your phone. And I'm not going to take all the time. I'm going to let T say some of the things because we do share some ways of how we actually live stress-free, and I'll let her share some of that with you all because I can go on and on this because I'm still on my healing journey. And releasing trauma from childhood, releasing trauma from divorce, releasing trauma from things that happen, tragedies that happen within my family and deaths and stuff like that. So I just want to release them all. So I'm still on some healing journeys on that. And it's working, you guys. And I say, if you can do nothing else, try to do something for yourself 10 minutes a day. If nothing else, stretch, move your head around, something. Close your eyes, breathe. All of us think we're breathing, but we're not. So just be like. So I'm going to let her talk some before we go on break. And if you have any questions or you want to tune in, tap in, don't forget to call at 301-761-1040. And again, if you want to just DM us for, an episode or questions for later, you can do that too. On to the BesTea girl.
Well, thank you. Thank you. With that being said, that was great. Thank you. I wanted to kind of just touch on both of how I deal, something I have like stress, like the way I used to handle stress and how versus how I do now. And kind of what I learned in my experience is how to, resonate with stress and learn how to release stress as well. And also throughout my process, what I've learned about what stress is and how you resonate with yourself and how you kind of can speak stress upon yourself. So I feel like
all the fancy words. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm just joking.
Be fancy. It's how I speak. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, usually with stress with me, I usually have a hard time living in the moment. Kind of being in the moment, which I feel like as a community we kind of struggle with, or is challenged with, period, because we're constantly worried about the next thing, or I gotta do this to get that, I gotta do this to make sure this is handled, and gotta do this and sometimes I feel like a 72-year-old woman versus a 27-year-old woman.
Wow.
And I have to remember it, you're young, you're in your 20s. This is the time to make mistakes, to, your time to learn things about yourself, to have fun, to dye your hair, to do this. It comes with both things. Come from the way, probably from trauma, from how I was raised, how we associated stress in the household, or just how we may have, things we were stressing about, things we were challenged with, whether it was financial or emotions or just transitioning to the next phase, like divorce, was really challenging moments, which people would call stress. So I've learned to kind of, with one thing, it's okay to live in the moment. And with that being said, it's okay to not feel the pressure, which also society, I feel, puts on a lot of people now, the pressure of how to be in this space and do this and do that. And if I'm not doing that, then this is not enough, and I'm not living a fulfilled life. And it really can drive you crazy. And you don't realize you're really putting that stress on yourself. And then you kind of really forget what it is that you really even want. And you wonder, sometimes parents, they wonder why, like, oh, they get when I take kids out of school, or they get to a phase where they like, oh, I lived all this life and now I want to focus on me, or I don't have time to focus on me, because it's like you get so caught up in the what's next. Okay, I got to do this for my kid. I have to do that. I got to make sure she got this. Make sure he got that. Make sure he got that done. That you sometimes you don't even live in the moment with your child and enjoy your child. Like, get to know your child. Like, is this what they even really want to do? I got them in 10 activities. We never spend no time together, or they have to be going home or be at home because you have to, work. You have to do certain things. You got to provide, especially if you're a single parent household or anything like that. So I get it. And that kind of passes down to your kids and how we associate stress and handle stress. So I've learned to kind of live in the moment more. That's been helpful to me, which help, like meditation helps with that. Like my mom said, like my mom said, meditation, she introduced me to meditation, and it just comes from really just breathing and being in the moment of like, it's going to be okay, and just give myself them positive affirmations and not allowing the pressures from society to be on me. Everybody's journey is different. And that's what I want to say to people, my peers, because we've been losing a lot of my age peers. I know my mom has probably experienced her peers because they're transitioning in their journey of age. I'm sorry. It's having a moment. But with my age group, I want to say, like I said, I'm 27. I'm a millennial, and I know we deal with a lot of society pressures of, being in certain places in our lives. Some of us have kids and, want to do certain things. And I say, make sure you're taking time for yourself to be in that moment with yourself first, then with the people around you, like your kids or your boyfriend or your girlfriend or your friends or whoever, because you don't want to look back. And some of us can look at our parents or look at our people our parents' age, and they now trying to live their best life and do it. And it's okay because they might be in a position to do so. But they also like, ooh, when I was 20, I wish I could go back. And sometimes you don't be that person. I say, don't be that person that, oh, I wish I could have did that. Or I would learn from those things and say, I'm gonna take that time to have fun or do this or do that. So to my age group, I just say, take time to have fun, y'all. Like, we ain't gotta have everything figured out. Be young, and stop putting pressure on each other to do so. And therefore, it could kind of balance, to me, the jealousy and things that's going on and the lack of togetherness, collaboration, and wanting to see each other grow, especially in the DMV, and that's causing violence and things of that nature, because we truly don't know how to be with self, focus on self, and then we put so much pressure on each other that if this person got it, we want it, that. Focus on your journey. You're young, make mistakes, and it's your path. Your path don't have to look like their path. And if they got it, ask them questions or be inspired. It don't have to be, jealous. Let's work together. So that's my thing, and I know that went all the way into, but I feel like that comes from stress and how we balance, because really we be walking around just stressed out and uptight from all the things that we're trauma put on us and everything, and we just project it to the next person. And that's what all of those things I'm saying. So I'm saying take time to be in the moment and work on those things. Get in therapy.
Right.
Yes, my mouth dry from saying that, but I felt that in the energy and the spirit to get that out.
And not only that, I wanted to speak on that on the next part. Right now, I want to thank you for all of that, because that's important, even though if you think you were long-winded, because I think I was long-winded, but it's important to get it out, because I'm more like this. Each one, reach one, teach one. So if I just speak to one person today that can reach or get taught by what we are actually sharing with them, then I say kudos.
We got a question too, by the way.
Oh, we got a question.
Yes. So we have a question here on Instagram and say, do you think, I loved it. This was a really good, thank you for your question.
Yes,
Mrs. Leo_Leo on Instagram. Thank you. It says, do you think that it is generational how single parents deal with their stress? Oh my gosh, isn't that a great question?
Wow.
Leave it to Leo to answer such a great question.
Yes, thank you.
That was beautiful.
Yes. I can answer. I mean,
okay, because no, you can answer it, and I can answer it because I feel like this is definitely relatable.
Yes. Well, now knowing what I know now, yes, I brought on how my mom dealt with stress. That's how I dealt with stress. And I didn't realize that until I got older, and actually maybe within 4 or 5 years of right now, I'm still actually learning those things, because you don't know that you're picking up those things until you actually have your own kids, or you actually dealing with something in that same relation or situationship. And then you realize, or sometimes we can't realize, that, dang, this is how my mom actually dealt with stress. And that was me. I had to recognize that I actually was carrying on how my mom dealt with stress, having anxiety, being nervous, just always trying to get to the next thing, but not really solving the issue that's within hand, bring a solution to what's in hand, because the anxiety and the communication is off and shutting down and things of that nature. And I thank God and I thank the Most High that I'm on a new journey where I'm breaking generational curses. I communicate with my kids. I bring them to the table as much as I possibly can. I'm still working on being able to listen and not be on a defense when they use something that might trigger me from the past, or that trigger me from not feeling guilty or any of those things. So I hope I answered that question.
Yes, I felt that was well. I mean, you answered your question. That's your opinion, how you feel. So that was a great way to answer it regardless. So it's no right or wrong answer. It's just from your perspective. So great. I could say we have another question, but I'm gonna put my 2 cents on that question, because I can say, even though I'm not a single parent, I don't have any children, but I can say experiencing this side when my mom became a single parent. It was a challenging time, and it was one of people's anxiety, everything's were happening in the household, and that is something that kind of I adopted. I honestly can say I do have anxiety moments when I have high stress. When I say more challenging moments, my body is to react first in an anxiety-driven way. I don't even drive because I'm still working on my anxiety for that. But that's not something that's necessarily, well, my grandmother don't drive, so it skipped about 2-3, came to me. So that is also an example of it being passed down, just period, whether it's a single parent or not, because my grandmother don't drive, my mom do, my sister do, my brother do, but I don't. And I didn't realize the connection until as I got a little older. And yeah, so I can say I've adopted kind of anxiety. So now I'm working on like living in the moment and meditation and things of that nature, because I want to change how my body reacts when I am in high challenging situations. So that was my answer for that question.
Thank you, Miss Leo _
We have another one. She said, how do the working duo handle stress from each other? Oh, I love the question.
Oh, wow. Who is that one?
Same Miss Leo.
Okay.
The questions.
Thank you. Thank you.
We need you to call in one day.
Yes, call in. You could have called in and asked that question. I would love to hear your voice.
Well, I'll start this one, and then I'll let you go ahead and then, end it out. So I can say one of the ways that we handle stress in our working side, because we have first is learning to separate our work and our personal. Has helped alleviate, when I say stress or challenges we have in both areas, learning to separate the two, even though we're still working on it, because we do a lot mainly ourselves. So it is challenging to kind of separate it, but we first starting there, is a way that we kind of handle our stress, because learning when to cut off and like, we're just going to have fun Ain't gonna let our hair down. That's our stress-free times. But if we allow ourselves to talk about business, while we supposed to be having fun, it kind of puts a damper on our personal time. So I feel like that was one. And my other is also by just being okay with being in the moment, taking our BesTea dates that we do. We go to the spa. We like to support different Black businesses. That's one of our things. If we're not, working, we like to go try different Black business, whether it's food, whether it's activities. We love to do it, or we in a community. That's something that we do. Even though people like, you in the community doing stressful, but we love to give back. My mom I have adopted that, and that's something that when we're in the community, we just love to do. So it's give us a lot of energy. We be having fun, just giving back, even if we are working. Or we just might be at an event supporting somebody in the community based upon maybe they running for something or they just need the support. They having an event. So that's a way as well. And then most we like to do yoga together and breathe together. That's one of my favorite things to do is that we meditate together and breathe together, and then kind of try to talk through situations where we're not misunderstanding each other. So that was my spiel.
Well, she kind of took a lot of my spiel. We're going to be going on break at 3:15 in a second, but and playing a little song. Now, we might stay here, but please stay and listen to the song. Did you get the song? Okay. Anyway, so please stay on so you can listen to the songs. I picked these songs because it soothes you, relieves stress-free, and these are some of the songs that we listen together in the household. Another way of us, actually, I'm going to answer this question before we go on a break. Another way that we separated is by we love to dance. I think that she forgot.
I wanted you to say that.
Okay. Well, we dance together. Even when we cooking, we're dancing. I might grab their hand, do that. And she actually taught me how to separate that. Because I used to be, if I come with a question or a thought, I'd be like, Teddy, we should do this because,
or midnight.
Teddy, and it will be till midnight. Any idea would come for business, I would mix it. And she like, Mom, we are watching a show together. Or she'd be like, Mom, I am off. It is over. So I had to learn how to separate it. But I'm always driven and hustling. My mind is always thinking of how we can become better and how we can add things onto ourselves as our business partners and as mother and daughter. So those are some of the ways, and I say you should share those ways with anyone that you're sharing a relationship with that you actually have to be in contact with every day. Maybe just going to work. Maybe you could say in the morning, hey, Nikki, you want to breathe with me? And let's just take a deep breath and see who can hold it the longest. That's a game, and it's a challenge, and it's healthy for you. So tune in. We're going to go into a little break right now. Let you listen to this soft music. That
I did want to add something because when you were speaking, you were saying something like, think about the next thing, and I know I had mentioned that.
Okay.
Learning to turn your brain off sometimes. And then this would be great going into the music that you would like to share, because this is a way to turn your brain off. Maybe play a song or some soothing music just to turn your brain off. You have to.
And breathe.
Yeah. Let's take a deep breath real quick together before we go into this break.
All right. Let's take a deep breath. And it's not about holding it as longer than her or she holding long. If you want to hold it longer so it can help you or release it faster, whichever way, just breathe.
Yeah, it feels good. Enjoy this tune. We'll be back.
I don't want nobody, nobody. So don't call me, cause someone else might be the test, but I don't give a damn about it. Choose my peace over them stupid toxic problems, yeah. Been a long, long, long time trying to find myself. Through some pain and heartbreak till I wanted help. So I said, let's go ahead, see if it's true I can heal. Honestly, I'm getting tired of these tears. Honestly, you do not know how I feel at all, at all. Truth is, I just need myself. Nobody else but me. Truth is, I just need myself. Nobody else but me. Truth is, I just need myself. Me, myself, my space, what else? No pain I can bear. My mind is clear, promise. Times get hard, you just gotta say, I got this. I got this, believe me when I say I'm okay. And it's gonna be some days when the sun don't shine the same. But I keep on going, keep on going, keep on going. And I'm knowing life gon' have its moments, but I know I got in myself and I. Truth is, I just need myself. Nobody else but me. Truth is, I just need myself. Nobody else but me. Truth is, I just need myself.
Thank you.
Bye,
Hope you enjoyed the song. For those who can hear the song, I didn't know that you really can't hear it if you're on our live, but we will. I hope we typed in the song so you can see the song that we were listening to, and maybe you can put it on your playlist in the morning or at night or throughout the day.
Or you can catch a recording of this episode.
Yes, on our live on Beltway Radio.
Yes. And YouTube is coming soon. We're going to have all of our recorded episodes on there, and then eventually going live there too from BesTea. But right now, you can definitely catch us on Beltway Radio Live on their Facebook. And if you go to the Instagram, I believe it leads you to the Facebook and takes you all the way there. Honey.
All the way there. Beltway
It's no
Radio.
more simple than that. And I
Uber.
tagged it. You know, we tagging them in our page on Instagram.
Yeah.
So all you got to do is click and go. And here we are. So.
And then they have other episodes that's on there that is very entertaining.
Very.
That would make you laugh. We got Hoover and the brother on there.
Yes,
It's 2 5 signs and they are something else. And one day you might see me pop in on their show, so you never know.
We might, that'd be nice.
Uh-huh.
BesTea.
Yeah, but we got a good Leo man back there. Look, he's handsome. Got on nice looking clothes and it smells good. And it's nothing like my eyes being
we
over
could do
there.
matchmaker. That'd be fun.
But that's a stress-free thing to do.
Isn't it? Hey, don't be them. Nobody bringing no stress. They bring the stress, they got to go.
I don't want nobody.
But that would be fun. We're going to have some, trust me, y'all, I know we're going to have some fun. I know you're like, okay, what is the fun? But we're gonna have different things for you guys. Just stay tuned. We're just introducing. This is just episodes, but yes, I can't wait to. That'd be a nice little fun little matchmaking.
And don't forget, you can always ask questions. You can call in 301-761-1040. Want to hear your voice?
Yes.
Want to hear your questions, your concern. You might even have questions for us, or maybe have an idea for us, or just something that you all can share that resonate with you and your situation that might can help us. We always looking for better ways to navigate through our journey of this lifestyle.
And if you have businesses too, feel free to reach out to us if you want to collaborate, a shout out, anything sponsored, everything. We're definitely down to collaborate with businesses. It don't have to be just mother and daughter, just a woman business. It could be male, whichever. We're open to it. And you didn't. I guess you didn't tell them too on the Beltway Radio. You be on Tuesdays.
Yeah, I tell them.
Okay. Well, all right. I don't know. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but anyway,
so catch some of the shows on Beltway Radio and tune in different days. They have different amazing shows.
Yes, and you might see me in some of them. Don't judge me. Judge your friend. But anyway, so before we actually wind this on down and get it grounded on the ground.
Sorry, we had a funny question.
Okay, so we got a question.
They said sativa or indica to help relieve stress. What you say?
Hybrid.
Hybrid, the best of both worlds. Don't tell me how I know. I just know. So I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
But no, hey, I say if you are a cannabis connoisseur, I guess you want to say a consumer, consume it safely and responsibly.
Yes.
But yes, it does have, and we're all
and
about
make sure
herbs.
You're at age.
Yes, please. That's what comes with responsibility.
So if you're watching this and you're not at age, do not say we said.
Right.
This
Be
is for
of
adults only.
Yes.
And if you're living with your mama, no.
Respect the space.
Respect her space.
Yeah.
Because if she said she don't allow that sativa or indica or hybrid up in there, then take it on down the street or wherever it's safe for you to do what you do. But back to your question.
You think? Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. My bad. I was just jumping in.
Because I don't have a problem telling the people what I do.
Oh, I mean, I just said, go ahead, answer the question, baby.
I know what I do, baby. And,
do you, boo?
Yeah, so,
young
lady with that question, let me tell you. You start off with sativa in the morning. You do a little hybrid in the middle of the day.
Okay.
And at night, you hit that indica and there you go.
Okay.
That's it right there. That's how I do
That's
it.
good for, yeah.
Sativa,
Yeah.
hybrid, indica.
What kind of type of person you recommend that to? Because you say that's what you do. What kind of what type of person are you?
So I'm a hyper person. I'm more energy person.
High energy.
High energy. Now you would say, well, why are you taking sativa? Well, I get the sativa that got a little indica in it, that kind of mellow you down. So it kind of mellow my energy down, but it keeps me going for a long time where I ain't got to go back and keep, wanting some more. But then by the time my mid part of the day come, I want a little hybrid because that's my other transition of my clients or my day or picking up my daughter, whatever. That kind of keep me at a pace where I got to beat the traffic and, all those things and people road raging and impulsive and, it make you aware and focused, you make sure that people ain't about to jump in your car and, things like that. Then when you get your indica, it's for
in the
more,
bed.
There you go. It says, it speaks for itself. Indica says you going
the
down.
sativa stay up. The hybrid, highly aware.
Yeah.
There you go. They're highly aware. Then the indica in the bed. But that's for you. Me, I'm more of a I like to do more of an indica all day. I like a hybrid and indica. Yeah, I'm young. I don't know if I'm high energy. Got a lot of energy. Got a lot of anxiety. I don't know what be going on, but. Yeah, if I have some indica, I can live more in the moment. Like I said, I've been working on that anxiety, be like nice and low. The sativa had me like, feeling like I'm about to need to run like 10 miles, and before I know I'm out of breath and trying to catch my breath. But I like hybrids though too. Like hybrids throughout the day are pretty good as well. So I can do a hybrid and an indica. I can balance that out. I don't get too sleepy. I got insomnia, so I be up. But when the sun come up, though, I be asleep.
And see,
I'm not for this America type of world.
I'm
the
opposite, baby. That sun come up, I'm like, what? The sun is here? What? I'm here. I am a Leo. I'm a true Leo. I wake up with the sun, baby.
Yeah, she do. I wake up with the moon. I'm a moon child. Right. So when the moon's up, I'm up. I'm up at night. When the sun is up, it's like, ooh, the best sleep in the world. I know there's people that understand. That's why I love being an entrepreneur.
So do we have another question before that?
We do have a last question, but I'm going to just, for this last question, I don't know if I think I'm going to recommend this last question. I don't know if it's this Tuesday that the show, but it's a show on Beltway Radio. I feel this question would be perfect for, but we can ask it from our perspective of a mother and daughter. This is funny because we gotta be bored. She said, "Can you recommend a sensual position that really relieves stress more so than others?"
Oh, okay.
We like to be a little spicy.
And I recommend you come on my seductive show Tuesday night. This Tuesday night, it's a seductive show. It tells you, we talk about all of that, baby. You want to get down to the gritty nitty? Yeah, we get into it. Tune in. But we ain't no boring. In between time.
We do talk about this stuff together.
I'll say it all depends, but if you want to if you like impulsive, let's say you impulsive, your day just been hype, I say hit that thing from the back. You know what I'm saying? Get that thing hit from the back. Bam. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because it's intriguing. It's like hitting, and it's like
releasing that energy, right? So releasing that energy.
Now and then, if you
had aggression, I'm about to bust.
Again, spicy.
So don't get me started on this. This is my topic.
We actually do talk about this stuff together. Believe it or not, this is the mother-daughter relationship that we have. So this is just real. I'm glad that you asked that question.
Yes. But I recommend that position
for dog style.
Your sexy, sophisticated Saturday.
Yeah, and then it makes you. It's like you can transition into a whole another person when you do that.
And don't forget this. Look,
quickies can happen and all that. You know.
I know you like it.
How we go from the freaking dicky to the minutes? That is her. That's my mama for you.
I just go from one.
And with that being said, with that question, make sure you do come on the Beltway Radio on the Instagram and live on Facebook on Tuesday to check out some more tips on that. And that gave us an idea for some things we could talk about, because we do talk to each other about that stuff. We're not just like, Holy Spirit. And
I talk to all my daughters.
We get
nice,
down. We talk.
free.
Yeah. So we'll get to that too. So
my 31-year-old, she done heard me say all kinds of things, said things, you name it.
Thank you, Miss Leo. She's a Leo too, so you know. Thank you for that. Thank you for opening up some options and some topics we can come back and talk about as well, because that was great.
And you're more than welcome to come on our show and be an audience.
Call in next time.
Call in, all those things. We want to thank y'all for tuning in, tapping in into our show today.
Yes, thank you.
Again, this is Stress-Free Month. We were talking about different ways of living stress-free, and the ways that we did live stress-free before we got to where we are now. And we're still a work in progress.
Right.
If you want to come to any of our classes, meditation class, massage therapist, get some type of massage, soothing massage. If you want to come to dance therapy, that is something that I say come. I don't care if you have 2 left feet.
Dancing
is really, really healing. It's wound healing. It's hip healing. It's arm healing. You would not believe
it's
it.
It's a mental, physical, emotional experience of healing that it all wraps into one. Yes. I believe.
And I know we got to get ready to go.
Yes. We're
our time is up again.
It went so fast.
Yes, today
it
did, because we got so juicy. And again, tune in to Beltway Radio for all different podcasts that we have here. Also, I'm going to be on a podcast Tuesday, the Seductive Sexy Show.
Yes.
We are BesTea show here on every other Saturday. Right now, we've been doing once a month. Starting May, we'll be doing twice a month. Again, you can reach us at Pearls of Peace if you wanted to get a little soothing massage. Reach her at Curvaceous.
Yes, Curve Crave if you need some wellness guidance, and to how to release stress through food healing, the things that you eat. Let me just throw that in real quick before we go. The things that you eat truly contributes to your stress levels and how you react to stress. Well, we're going to come back on that another day, but I just want to let you know. So check into things you're eating, because it might be contributing to that. Here, okay? So we getting out of here. We love y'all,
baby. We got good.
Peace.
Well, we got 2 minutes now. So how about I just show you? Get you a
she wanted to check y'all
I
the
do want to
meditation,
give y'all this. I want y'all to tell.
Yeah, let's end it out with that.
This saves lives, okay? Along with the music, just breathing, And Hoover gave us a couple of more seconds. So I just say, whoever else is on here, let's just take a deep breath and try to hold it for 3 seconds. If you can't, it's okay. But take a deep breath, hold it for 3 seconds. Your stomach should be pushing out. When you release that breath, your stomach should be pushed in. Release it all the way throughout your mouth, and you're going to see how your day transitions to another successful, positive, prosperous, giving day. So let's just take a deep breath in.
Through nose. Thank you. That's the BesTea show. Y'all have a wonderful, beautiful day.
Thank you.
Peace.
Namaste.
Peace. Catch us on the Pearls of Peace.